Today, let's cook something proper lovely. We're going to make fantastic fried chicken. But we're doing it a bit different. No shouting, no loud music, just the simple, beautiful sounds of a kitchen at work. Think of this as a quiet guide, a calm moment just for you and your cooking. It's all about stripping it back to the essentials. We're aiming for that perfect result, a super crispy, golden brown crust on the outside, with chicken that's unbelievably juicy and tender on the inside. It's a real treat, and it's easier to get right than you might think. We're going to take it slow, step by step, so you can see exactly what to do. Right then, before we even think about the food, let's get our kit sorted. Having the right tools on hand makes any job in the kitchen 100 times easier. It's all about being organised, what the pros call mise en place. First up, you need a good, heavy pan. A cast iron skillet is brilliant for this, as it holds its heat really well, which is key for crispy chicken. A deep, heavy-bottomed saucepan or a Dutch oven also works a treat. The weight is important because it stops the oil temperature from jumping all over the place. You want steady, even heat. Next, and this is a non-negotiable for me, you need a thermometer. A digital food thermometer or a clip-on candy or deep fry thermometer. Guessing the oil temperature is a recipe for disaster. Too cool and you get greasy, sad chicken. Too hot and you get a burnt outside with a raw inside. A thermometer takes all the guesswork out. It's your best mate for this job, trust me. You'll also want a pair of long-handled tongs. Safety first, always. Let's talk ingredients. Good cooking starts with good ingredients, but that doesn't mean they have to be complicated. We are keeping it super simple today. The star of the show, of course, is the chicken. I like using bone-in pieces for fried chicken. Thighs, drumsticks. The bone adds so much flavour and keeps the meat moist and juicy. If you prefer, use boneless, skinless breasts or thighs, cut into chunky pieces. Start with good quality, fresh chicken. For our coating, we're not getting fancy. Plain flour is all you need. That's the base for our crunchy crust. Now the seasonings. Salt, freshly ground black pepper. Don't be shy. Flour needs flavour. Add a little something extra if you like. Paprika for colour and smoky warmth. Garlic powder is a winner too. Next, the binder to make the coating stick. Option 1. Eggs, beaten with a splash of milk or water. Option 2. Buttermilk. My favourite. Slightly acidic, it tenderises the chicken. It's thick, helping make a craggy crust. This wet step marries chicken to the crispy coating. Pick a high smoke point, neutral oil, vegetable, canola or peanut, enough to come halfway up the pieces. Don't skimp. Oil does the magic. Alright, our tools are ready, our ingredients are sorted. Now it's time to get our hands dirty. Take your chicken pieces out and pat them really, really dry. If the chicken is wet, the coating won't stick properly and it will struggle to get crispy. Season the chicken itself directly. Salt, pepper. Get in there with your hands and rub it in. Flavour every layer. Now for our coating station, 2 shallow bowls. In the first, tip in your flour and season generously. Mix to evenly distribute. In the second, your wet mix, either buttermilk or eggs whisked with a splash of milk. Take one piece and dip it into the wet, completely coat it. Let the excess drip back. We want a thin, even layer. Move it to the flour. With your dry hand, toss to coat. Press the flour on so it sticks everywhere. One hand moves, the other presses. Simple, clean, effective. You want a thick, shaggy coat with lots of craggy bits. Shake off loose flour and set it aside. Repeat for all remaining pieces. Now, let the coated chicken rest 10 to 15 minutes. Pop a visual timer on screen. This rest hydrates the coating so it adheres and won't fall off in the fryer. A small pause that makes a big difference. This is the moment of truth, the part that can make people a bit nervous. But there's no need to be. Frying is easy when you know the rules. Pour your vegetable or peanut oil into your heavy pan. About 1 inch to 1.5 inches, enough to come halfway up the chicken. Set the heat to medium-high. Clip in a thermometer. Tip in the oil, not touching the bottom. Aim for 325 degrees to 350 degrees, about 165 degrees to 175 degrees. That's the magic window for fried chicken. Hot enough for crisp, not so hot it burns before cooking through. Keep a close eye, adjust as needed. Have your rack and a plate for tongs ready, right next to you. Never leave hot oil unattended. Keep kids and pets away. If oil smokes, lid on and heat off. Never use water on an oil fire. Do a quick flour test. It should sizzle right away. If it sinks, too cold. If it burns instantly, too hot. When it's just right and the thermometer agrees, it's time to start frying. Let's cook some chicken. Carefully lower a few pieces into the hot oil, laying them away from you. Do not crowd the pan. Temperature will drop and chicken gets greasy. 2 or 3 at a time is usually perfect. As the chicken hits the oil, it should sizzle and bubble. We'll use a timer on screen to guide you. Now, let it be. Don't move it for 6 to 8 minutes. This sets the crust. Look for a deep golden brown colour. After 6 to 8 minutes, turn each piece carefully. Gorgeous golden crust. Cook the second side another 6 to 8 minutes. Maintain 325 to 350 degrees throughout. Bone-in may take 15 to 20 minutes total. Smaller boneless, 10 to 12. Best way to know, temp the thickest part, avoiding bone. Safe internal temperature is 165 degrees or 74 degrees K. Without a thermometer, cut 1, juice is clear, meat fully white. Once it's cooked perfectly, you're ready for the final step. Work in batches. Let the oil return to temp before adding more. Stay calm, steady, and measured. Watch your thermometer. The visual cues, bubbles reduce, color deepens, tell you you're there. Let's get these beauties onto a rack. Hold above the pan and let excess oil drip. No aggressive shaking. Place directly on the wire rack to keep all over crunch. Air circulates and prevents steaming. Let the oil come back to temp between batches. Rest the chicken 5 to 10 minutes before serving. Resting lets juices redistribute for succulent meat and crunchy contrast. For big batches, keep in a low oven, about 200 degrees, 95 degrees, just long enough to stay hot without drying. The wait is over, time to plate up. Deep, rich gold, craggy, crunchy bits. Keep serving simple. A wedge of lemon adds freshness. The crunch, then the juicy, tender meat. This is the payoff. Oil 325, 350 degrees. Don't crowd. 6 to 8 minutes per side. 165 for inside. A calm, quiet guide to brilliant fried chicken. Lovely jubbly.